Talked really quick in the intro about me noticing something when I went back and watched the video, right? How that elbow was really, really flat at the top of your swing, and then you create this over-the-top action, right? I'm going to try and eliminate that by actually standing you up a little bit. That club, that toe is pointed up in the air quite a bit. I want to have that just a little bit more flush on the ground. So there's a spot where it actually sits on its own, right about there. So you can see I can just get my toe under it there and just get it under the heel there. That's pretty good. And right away you should feel like you're standing up taller, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're a lot more than where you were at before. It was, I mean, you were really reaching for it down here. You're a big, tall guy. You're going to need room to work here. If we've got everything so far down here, we're swinging around our ankles. That's actually the shape of our swing. You know, we've got to have it go up a little bit more, you know, down on top of that ball. Also, when we get it up here, we can get it back down in close to our body when we begin the rotation and hit it from that inside. So why don't we hit a couple balls from this more upright position and just trust everything, you know? So go ahead and go through that routine real quick and just trust it. Same tempo, all that good stuff. All we're going to do is you'll probably have to move just a touch closer to it. But yeah, those hands are going to come up to where that club is now flat on that ground. So that toe is just barely up in the air instead of way up in the air. I mean, I could have fit my club halfway down the club face there. It was so far up in the air.
You're on.
Okay, so we're going to hit a little longer bunker shot here. You should like this one because you're going to get to use a little more swing, kind of like we had on this one. Yeah. Everything's going to be the same, though. We're still going to do the digging in. You know, we're going to go down that grip just a little bit to make up for us digging into the ground. We're going to have that ball up towards the front of our stance. We're still going to hit the sand and let the sand push the ball out of it. This is going to be probably about a 30-yard shot, so it's going to take most of this club to get it there. But we're going to keep doing the same thing we were working on with this 10-yard shot. You know, let that sand push the ball out. We don't want to hit the ball. There you go. See, there's your feet wide open. You can see it with that hit stick out, right? It's a good thing to practice with since you're getting used to this, and this is something new for you. Throw that down there, left to target. Keep everything there. Wide open with that club face. Move it through. A little bit, yep. Same thing, remember? Throw that sand out. That's all we're ever going to ask you for out of the bunker. If we can get that sand moving out of there, that ball's going to follow it. Whoop. Oh, almost got carpet. Okay, so we're going to get into that sand, right? And don't let that head move till after we make contact with that sand. We got to stay at that same level. Same thing, we're still going 2-3 inches behind that ball. The length of the swing will make up the difference. Go. More sand, you can see that's still going to hit the same shot as it did here. It's just going to go for it.